When answering the question, which is the magic bracket? We are talking about the choice of appliances. Diagnosis doesn't change, records don't change. I hate to admit it to some, but treatment timing doesn't change. There are a lot of articles that compare TIPE-EDGE with EDGEWISE, with BEGG, with self-ligation, with ceramic brackets, and in some cases, a certain bracket is faster. In other cases, that same fast bracket is slower. So even treatment timing doesn't change, retention doesn't change, relapse doesn't change. So are we making a big deal about an unimportant question? The EDGEWISE bracket is a normal sedan car. It's the one that most orthodontic practitioners are used to. Well, someone will say, so then that must be the magic bracket then. You want a car, you got to get a sedan. Well, if you live in Manhattan, New York, I don't believe downtown Manhattan having a car is the best mode of transportation. Maybe for you that you live in Manhattan, a BEGG bracket being equated to a motorcycle is the right thing to buy. What I'm trying to help you understand is that each bracket has pluses, and that same bracket has also negatives. Maybe a self-ligating bracket is for you. Now you may say, what's the correlation for a self-ligating bracket? Well, how about a nice, sexy looking convertible? Okay, those who are in the self-ligating arena will say, look how quote unquote sexy my bracket is. I just click the wire in, oh my gosh, and it goes super fast. Oh, they start talking about how fast they're going. My bracket, I finish a case in 6 months. What they're saying is, given the conditions in an open highway with no police, I can go from one city to another in 5 minutes. Okay, take that convertible back in Manhattan, you get stuck in traffic, and add on top of that heavy snow, which I know New York gets, on a very snowy day when the streets are not plowed, and you try to find parking, and you tell me how fast your convertible is. The TIPE-EDGE Plus bracket is trying to do everything. It's the convertible minivan, room for 8, the whole family can get in, but hey, we can drop the top if the weather is nice. And yes, sometimes we have a hard time finding parking. It looks weird. You go to any classically trained orthodontist and you show them a TIPE-EDGE bracket. I hope they heard about it during residency, because some haven't even. They will look at the deep tunnel and the cutouts, the whole history about BEGG and the problems they have, and they'll dismiss it. So here's the 2 principles of success I'm going to leave you with. Okay? First principle, it is not about the bracket. So here I am destroying the question I started with. Which one is the magic bracket? It's not about the bracket. But principle number 2, you better know your bracket. If you do not know your bracket and the limitations it comes with, you will get in trouble. But I want to shift from the which is the best bracket to the most important question. The most important question is not which is the magic bracket. The most important question is, who is the driver? So as I'm closing today, I want you to ask yourself, what kind of a driver am I? Okay? Why? Because I can give you the most expensive ceramic self-ligating bracket in the market. I can give you that sports car. And if you're a horrible driver, you'll end up doing this. And then you'll be wondering, how come my magic bracket didn't work? So the question is, in this bracket war, is not which is the magic bracket. The question is, who is the driver?